I had originally had them in my top 7. So I mean, there was a previous relationship. I went out there for a league camp, and they really just recently kind of called me and started calling me hard. Once Caleb, one of the big kids, ended up going to Arizona. Once I got out there, I was really just had my ears open, my eyes open to everything, and what Self and the staff had to say really, it meant a lot, and it was enough to get me to go there. So,
can you give me a little bit of idea what Coach Self told you, and really why they were so keen on having you sign with them? Why did they want you to be a part of the program, and how do they intend to use you at Kansas?
Coach Self really kept talking about how he wants to anchor on the team. That's how he phrased it, and they might be losing Thomas Robinson to the NBA next year, most likely. He's the one who gets a lot of rebounds for them, does a lot of that stuff. And he really felt like I could come in and take over for some of that. I pride myself on rebounding and defending, and holding it down inside. And on top of that, his offense just works with me perfectly. I'm a 5 that can go outside, and he has bigs that are interchangeable, so I can guard a 5. But yet if I'm a trailer, everything works out, and that offense just suited me right. And I think it was just a perfect fit as far as that goes. So. When he was just talking to me, he really could see me coming in, improving under the coaching staff, and then making an impact. So that was definitely appealing.
For some Jayhawk fans who maybe haven't seen you play yet, Can you kind of describe your game, what type of player you are?
I'm a player that's going to do a lot of stuff that's not too flashy. I might not go up and get the oohs and ahs, but, I'm going to get it done. And, I'm going to do stuff that's going to help the team win. Every now and then I might get a play that might get some, but I'm just gonna be a fundamental big that does what I need to do to help the team win, and obviously that's a great place to have a chance to win a national championship. So that's what I want to do, and be a part of that would just be great. So I'm gonna continue just to do the dirty work, do what I do, and hopefully it pays off.
I noticed that neither of the big Oregon universities were kind of in your top 5. Why was that? And I know your father played at Oregon. Is there any hard feelings there, or are you just kind of decided to do your own thing?
He had a great career there, but I think that this decision was for me, and where it fits me best. And there's no hard feelings at all. I think it'd be cool to come back and maybe play an Oregon team or play on the West Coast near here. Would definitely be fun because it would be in front of my hometown, my family. But that was just the best situation for me. We weren't basing it off my parents and where they went to school. It was I'm my own person. So once we found the fit in Kansas, as far as the Oregon and Oregon State goes, that didn't matter too much. So with my final year. I definitely want to get prepared for Kansas. I mean, that's always in the back of my head, no matter what I'm doing, is preparing for that. But another thing, the reason I wanted to get this over with early is just so I can go out there and focus on high school basketball too, and hopefully, lead this team to their first state championship. I think that would be a cool thing to go in there and win. And I know they've lost the last 2 years, so to turn that around and have it be a win would be great for this program, and it would be a good way to end off my journey of high school for sure. So I mean, that's what I'm focusing on.